All right, I'm here with Brent.
Yeah, howdy.
Brent's plow truck is down here somewhere. We're gonna walk down and scout on foot and see what it's like. So what happened to the truck, Brent?
Well, it's my plow truck, and I just put the chains on it just the day after it started snowing, of course, waiting for the last minute.
Oh yeah.
And I was just driving it out here to get the chains settled, and then to drive it back in again and put the plow on. And it just died right at the bottom. Worst place. If it had been up here, I wouldn't have needed your part of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this is fairly steep.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the same thing that it did a year ago. It just died. I drove down to Terry Wilson, told him, he kind of looks after it, he keeps it running. He loves these old beasts.
Terry's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
There it is.
Yeah. And it just quit on me a year ago, and and he was blowing a fuse, so there's a short to ground. I came back ready to take the disconnect the alternator, and it just cured itself. So the bad side of that is that I never knew what it was.
Oh yeah,
well,
yeah.
It's just done it again, and now it's not curing itself.
Yeah. Years ago, I had a Toyota truck, and I took it to Terry, and I was like, Terry, it's making a sound. And he looked at it, and he looked at it, and he couldn't find anything, and it quit making the sound just before I got there, you know. And he's like, well, he said, you know, take it and drive it. And it was like, I don't know, a week later or something, I was on the way to Burley Falls, and I felt a little shimmy, and I looked in the mirror. It was late at night, and the axle, you could just see it, like, you know, sliding out.
That's not good.
Yeah. There she be.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So at least it's straight up. My hill up this way,
Yeah.
it's got a twists and turns. I'm actually, and you're the guy I'm testing it with. But I always say, I'm the only person you know who's written off 3 vehicles on his own driveway. Right?
Yeah.
3.
Nice.
A Jeep Cherokee and 2 Ford Rangers.
Oh, this is quite the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's steep.
Yeah, but at least it's straight. So
yeah. I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera here, but this should give an idea of how steep it is with the side angle here. This is just the very bottom of it. It's steeper at the top up there. And with the snow and ice, I can see the challenge. This must be a miserable thing to plow sometimes, eh, when it gets steep.
Well, as long as this is running, it does it. See, I got chains on all 4
yeah,
wheels.
yeah, chains are awesome.
This is a serious thing.
Yeah.
Once it's running, and it's usually good. But, so Terry said, all right, get it into me and I'll find it. You know, I'll find whatever it's doing. But the ignition comes on, windshield wipers, start it. As soon as it fires, blows a fuse.
Ah, yeah.
So I don't know what it is. It's not the alternator, but
that's
anyway.
going to take some picking around to find it.
That's right. So it's a matter of getting it to Terry. It's not even that cold.
Okay, so we have come to the conclusion that this is probably a winch out, because this truck is probably too heavy for the 4Runner to drag up here with just one set of chains on with the ice and the steepness. So we're going to rig up some stuff. We may try a cowboy pull and see how far we get first. There, she's recording.
All right.
And
I also have probably about 20 or 30 feet of chain also.
Yeah, I try not to use anything with metal too much.
Oh, okay.
Because it's less safe. I have this good stuff here. There's a company over in Aurelia called Afraid Not Ropes that makes this stuff.
Right. Yeah, when I saw those kinetic ropes, and I thought I need one of those.
They are amazing for
towing
stuff. It's just wonderful. It's so much nicer because you're not like, you know, like when you're towing, and normally it's just like jerk, jerk.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, that's right.
And you can build a bit of energy too, you know, like
Yeah.
I pulled a big boat off the rocks this summer.
Right.
That was, the biggest one was 58 foot.
Oh, this is switched off, I think. At least it's...
Oh, the screen shuts off if the red light still flashes.
Okay.
It's still
Yeah,
going.
it's going.
All right, that might be close. No, this one doesn't have any. This one's got.
Yeah, I run retreats here, and so it would be just a common thing in winter that I'm pulling people out.
Oh.
You know, but if you can, you know, hopefully people bring all-wheel drive vehicles and they just park up there at the little parking lot. They don't try and drive in.
Yeah. Totally conditions, eh? Like.
Yeah.
Suppose if I just wrap this around the plow frame, that'll be.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's good and solid. That
Yep.
one, eh?
Yep.
That's somebody's homemade plow mount, eh?
Well, it's Terry Wilson's. I've had 3 of these dodges, and he just keeps cutting the old plow off and putting it on the new one.
Okay. Terry is a good guy.
Yeah, he's great. Keeps trying to retire, but nobody lets him.
No, yeah, no, I was gonna say, I said to Mom this morning, I was like, this guy must know Terry, because Terry's closed, technically.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Now, with any luck, that'll just come untangled. Ha ha ha. What do you suppose the chances of that?
Yeah. That's looking good. We got 3 of these?
We have 3 of those.
All right.
I believe we're going to make it.
Yeah.
3 plus an 85-foot winch lead. They're just a little bit heavier than the other one is. Put them at the bottom where the strain will be. These things are crazy strong anyway.
Yeah.
This thing is rated for 25,000 pounds braking strength.
Wow. Yeah. No, once this moves, it should just roll up. That's a good thing. We're not having to jerk it out of a snowdrift or anything.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
ready to go.
It'll be easy. Oh yeah, we got this no problem.
That's great. Now, I guess Kevin called you, right?
What's that?
Did you get Kevin's message?
I don't think I did.
Okay, because you know who I mean, like Towall, that guy.
I do.
Right.
When was that?
So, I was put on to him, and he said, oh, I got somebody who's a Dodge guy. Before you pay me, because I'll have to bring 2 vehicles, talk to Mark G. Mark G couldn't do anything, and Kevin was going to come and look at it yesterday, but didn't get there, so I hadn't heard from him, and I called you.
Oh, okay.
And then he called me, and I said, well, I think I've got it handled out up to the highway. And he said, oh good, I just called somebody who said he can do it, and it's you.
Huh.
At least that's what he said.
Oh, I didn't talk to him.
Right. All terrain recovery, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So I said, well, he's already going to be there. So Kevin's going to come and take it down to Terry's.
Ah, perfect.
This is probably not the only time I use you. Now that I can see what you have here.
Yeah, I've gotten myself fairly well set up now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm always trying to make things just a little bit better all the time.
Yeah.
I think what I'll do is I'll move the truck back.
Yeah,
a bit
I
more
would.
of a throw.
I would. And a bit leveler as well. But like I said, I don't think it's. We don't have the kind of snow where it's going to just start sliding all by itself.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're a big deal here. It's, now, this is the time when we should have a radio. Meaning to get some. Back to the list of you can only buy so many things at once.
Right.
If you hear me out there, radio people, I need radios. All right. Well, I wonder if we oughtn't just pull this thing as far as I can pull it.
Yeah.
Because it'll pull on the flat ground. We're both on flat ground. I'll just back up. I'll
Yeah.
lock this off.
Yep.
And put my remote on here. Take this thing off so the salt doesn't ruin the connection. All you lucky people out there in YouTube land that don't live in salty places, you don't know what you're missing. I see people working on vehicles on YouTube, you know, and they're like brand new underneath, like
Yeah,
a,
I
you know,
know.
this
Yeah,
age
yeah,
truck or
that's
whatever.
right,
I'm just like,
right.
oh man,
Yeah.
that must be nice.
Yeah. Or like Scotty, you know, Scotty Kilmer is like, oh, you don't need a four-wheel drive. Who needs a four-wheel drive? Unless down in Texas, you know.
Yeah.
That's not the real world.
Okay, well, I'm going to back up.
Yeah.
I guess what we'll do, maybe we'll.
Yeah, why don't you back and get it tight, and then I guess you'll be able to tell if I'm coming.
Yeah, I think we'll know right away. It's probably gonna.
Right, as soon as you're on the flat, that might make a difference, but there's going to be some friction there. But let's see.
We'll get you up to the bottom of the hill likely, and then we'll have to reset but we'll get some of it. Yeah, I'm wondering if this little camera would be willing. backwards here now. No chance. You have to put your foot on the brake, I guess, for a minute. Alright, so we'll just back up, get a little bit more throw. There, that ought to do it. Let your foot back off the brake, man. Oh yeah, we're rolling. What a beautiful spot.
Yeah, we came up easy at first and then...
Yeah, we got to the steep part and I hit the corner back there, yeah. And I didn't maneuver properly. I didn't make it around the corner backing up. I, you know, kept trying to keep track of a few different things, and so once I was to a stop, it was over.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if I could have kept you moving, I probably would have got it all the way up.
When you had the kinetic on, it was taking me about 2 feet, like it was making progress, but
yeah, then I just, as soon as all the extra energy was gone, I'd start to spin out, eh?
Yeah, yeah, right.
With the chains on, I probably could have done that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah,
this probably takes less time than putting the chains on and taking them back off again.
I said to Terry, I said, he's got chains on, can you work with it with chains on? He said,
oh yeah. Oh yeah, we still got some throw left up there too. We're gonna get there. You can hear that winch transmitting right through that telephone line there, eh? The old string telephone. Okay, so got the ropes put away. Didn't film that boring part. Now we're gonna tow old Blue there out to the road with a kinetic rope. Oh, easy. All set.